Let's talk about what businesses stink. Which ones are so bad that I would not buy them. And I am going to go for shock value because you need to hear this the way it needs to be delivered. So, number one, home service hogs. Everyone's going after these home service companies. Everyone. And so what I'm seeing last week, last month, the month before, is the sellers and brokers saying, well, I'm going to find a sucker. And so what they do is they say, hey, you need to pay us a multiple of EBITDA plus inventory plus all the plant and equipment, which is completely facetious, is nowhere near the real value of those businesses. But I'm getting people coming into my inbox saying, hey, can you help me structure a letter of intent? And I'm sort of like, tear it up and go to the next deal. Now, if you're getting a home service company that actually has a reasonable multiple, that's different. But the last 5 to 10 I've seen have had these crazy valuations, and you need to just walk away. You're not going to convince someone to walk down from a cloud that's that high in the air. Second, digital marketing companies. Here's why everybody loves them. Oh, they have recurring revenue. No, they don't. They are project-based businesses that are only as strong as their service in a highly volatile market that now has ChatGPT and other AI things doing way better natural work, kicking a lot of butts. And what you're seeing is that these digital marketing companies are trying to show you the historical steadiness of their customer base. But if you look in the last 6 months, you're going to see a lot of churn. And you walking in trying to sell the old owner services that you don't know well enough when there's already churn and AI is doing 80% of the work, you're going to get stuck. And I can't tell you, I've had 5 different digital marketing companies that I've done quality runnings on. And what we found was that the recurring revenue that's in the confidential information memorandum really was project-based revenue that had almost no recurring nature. Because for me, if it's not over a year of steady income from the same customer, I don't want to hear about it being recurring. Third is SaaS adjacent companies. Because you're not buying SaaS, they're valued at 200 times EBITDA. But there's a lot of SaaS adjacent companies. And what do I mean by that? I mean, they have some sort of monthly subscription, but they're typically based on some sort of project-based business that got the founder started. And what they're trying to do is they're trying to sell you the business at SaaS multiples. They're talking about recurring revenue. They're talking about month to month. And if you don't dig in, you might not recognize that these companies have a lot of churn. They're still trying to find the service that fits their customer. There's a lot of competition in these markets. There's a lot of software that's huge that if it just extends a little bit can knock these guys completely out. And so you're both tasked with the huge valuations that these folks try to get over on you, but also the realization that it's very unlikely that somebody's going to sell a good SaaS company. So what they're probably selling is a terrible SaaS-ish one because they know more about the future market than you do. And they're trying to get off before the knife starts falling off the table. So I talked about 3 companies that I would not buy. And I want you to think about that as you go through your buying journey, because there's so many good companies to buy. And in fact, if you get some of these at reasonable multiples, they may be okay. But generally, right now, these deals are stinking. Stay away from them. Go find something else. You'll have more success there. If you like what you heard, you should listen to and watch these 2 videos. I talk about deals all the time, and there's a lot of good information on my channel. And in fact, you're going to get a sneak peek to something I haven't really announced yet. I have a class that actually takes you through the full business buying process, step by step, for any and everyone. And you can learn how to buy a business in 4 weeks and a month instead of 6 to 9 months where you're halfway doing it and messing up. Find out more about the class in the description below and check out these 2 videos.